Hello and welcome to Fairleigh Dickinson University. We are excited to be a part of your academic and life journey, and I hope that the series of videos you've been watching will give you a better understanding of our academic and support services at FDU. My name is Jeff Lee, Associate Director of Career Services on campus, and my role is to help all students and alumni navigate their career journeys as they study in their various programs at the university. In regards to my background, so I'm born in Canada and I've been at FDU for over 7 years. I've also had over 10 years of experience working in the area of career and professional training and development. Prior to FDU, I've also held various positions in government employment service functions, so where I help domestic and internationally trained professionals in their areas of career support and vocational support. So I look forward to meeting all of you at some point in time to discuss your particular needs.
Hello, my name is Özkan and I'm from Turkey. I'm working in FDU Career Services as a Career and Student Services Assistant. I have more than 10 years experience in human resources area, especially training, recruitment and talent management expertise. At this time, sharing my knowledge and supporting FDU students in their career journey is a passion for me. I'm so excited to meet and work with you. Welcome to FDU.
So for the next few minutes, we'll be showing you a brief presentation of our career service departments and to show you the type of services and resources that will help you in your future and present career journeys. So, welcome to our presentation. People ask, what is career services? So what does the department do? So our role is to educate, empower all of you through counseling, guidance, training, and career-related programs to provide you with a background so that when you graduate or when you are close to graduating, you will have a strong idea of what you want to do after that. So you would have the ability to identify what jobs that you want to apply for, how to apply for it, how to network, and how to succeed in breaking into a new career for yourself. We know that everyone is unique. Some of you may have come to FDU with straight from high school with very little experience, or some of you may have had a few years of experience or more coming into taking our master's programs. Whatever it may be, we're here to support you. This particular diagram really holds something special to me because a lot of times this helps to break that perception that when people think that they're going to take a program and after the program they'll achieve success, that's not really what's going to happen. In fact, there could be a lot of things that could influence, your career path from the time that you start now in your program to the point that you graduate anywhere, 2 to 3 years later. Sometimes, and this is a story, or not story, but this is a survey that was taken back a few years ago, where universities across Canada were surveyed, and they found that new grads took an average of 3 to 6 months before finding a meaningful job. International students, on the other hand, average 8 to 12 months before finding a meaningful job after graduation. Only 2% of adults claim to be working in the occupation they planned that since they were 18 years old. So what this means is that your career is going to be influenced by many factors, the economy, political events, our COVID pandemic, technology, and other chance occurrences that you have no control over. And people are wondering, well, why do international students average 8 to 12 months before finding a meaningful job? Why does it take them that much longer? Yeah, does that scare you? So there's many factors. The difference between a domestic student and an international student is simply the fact that, being international, you have been in Canada for a lot less time than someone, say, who maybe have been born here. So Consequently, there may be a lack of a professional network. Also, not knowing where to look for work. There's easily about 20 to 30 different job sites that are around these days that serve particular industries that specialize in advertising on jobs in different areas. So if you don't know where to find those jobs, then that puts you at a disadvantage. Also for not knowing people. Because a lot of times, I think 80% of all jobs are through the hidden job market, meaning, through a professional network, people that are working in various industry and fields. If jobs become available, usually people will try to look within their network to try to find a referral. Another factor is, not ensuring of what industry or job role to work in. Sometimes a particular job role may be available in many different industries, such as human resources. Human resources, there's always a demand for that particular function, no matter what industry role you're in, as an example. And finally, not having a job search strategy or goal. Sometimes it's not just about randomly applying for jobs. When you set yourself a plan to directly to apply and to be focused on what type of jobs to apply, you'll find more success than just randomly applying here and there from time to time. But that's where we're here to help. With all those factors, we hope that during your stay at FDU, as you're studying, take advantage of the different workshops that we will set up. Take advantage of the postings that we put up on our various social media sites, as well as in our career resource boards in the first floor by the student lounge. Through the combination of different events, guest speakers, career fairs, we are hopefully that we can provide that opportunity for you to develop your personal goals for career success. We provide job search assistance. We'll help you link possible careers to your majors, identify trends in the local job market, help you learn where to look for work, how to look for work, and provide resources to aid in your career exploration. Also, what you see here happens to be from Work BC. So Work BC is our government employment website. That's a really good place to go to. If you're ever wanting some more information in regards to particular jobs, job demands, job wages, try going to workbc.ca. So here is a slide that shows the top 5 growth industries that has been happening in this decade. As you can see, with these different types of industries, many of the programs that we have really are compatible with these industries that you're in. Again, here, this is an article from Canadian Business, top occupations in BC for 2019. So as you can see, from here, the top 25, you'll see various positions that range from nurse practitioners to engineering managers, business executives, project managers, and computer systems or healthcare. So again, many of these positions would likely require skills that your particular majors at FDU would have. So this particular slide just shows a snapshot of the different types of websites that you can find online to access jobs. So you will be able to get access to resources at FDU, these career resources at FDU, and we'll be sending over to you these different type of lists of job sites that you can look for work. Another important area is a resume. So a resume in Canada does not necessarily get you a job, but this is an important, crucial step in allowing an employer to assess you and to see if you are a good candidate for them. So it's important to think of this resume as a marketing tool. It's not meant to be a 5 to 8 page CV, but more of a 1 to 2 page summary of your skills, training, employment, history, and accomplishments as it pertains to the jobs you're applying for. So you're using this resume to present you to the employer based on, so the employer can use this to decide whether or not they want to grant you an interview. A well-made targeted resume is 5 times more likely to be noticed than a generic resume. Another important aspect of looking for work and career success is also effective networking and marketing. People say, well, why is networking important? Because networking helps define who you are in the employment marketplace. It helps people identify you, or eventually, when you network enough and you're applying for work, people will know who you are, and they can associate whether or not you are a good candidate for particular positions. You can learn to create opportunities through networking. And networking consists of various activities such as cold calling, information interviews, even through meeting people in jobs, part-time jobs that you may be taking throughout your stay in Canada. Also, using social media platforms. LinkedIn and Twitter are probably one of the most popular business network platforms in North America. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I strongly advise you to check that out. LinkedIn.com. We'll also provide access to job opportunities. So every week we provide job postings that we as an example, we would go to various job sites and look for job postings that we would summarize and place into files according to industry. So those will be, you'll have access to those, and those typically, when the campus is open, they are posted on campus, but we will be emailing that to our student body once a week, for everyone to follow up and check on these jobs. We'll also have career fairs. Career fairs are a really good way to meet companies, as we would invite a group of companies to come into campus, and at that point we will have them network with our students, and you would go and meet these employers on campus and see if there's a connection for employment. Finally, for our programs, we have internships that can provide you with local Canadian experience in relation to your area of study. Internships are also a really good way for you to gain some practical work and familiarity before you graduate. So how do we make this happen? So when students ask, how do students engage with career services? So we have a career services module called Handshake. Handshake is a platform where you can create your platform, and you can use this platform to also look for jobs. You can use it to see and register for various career services events, and also make appointments to see us. So it's very important that once you have been oriented for a campus, that you would create a Handshake profile. So by the time that orientation is over, we will be sending you out a link to get into the Handshake CRM, and you can use this to make future appointments with us. It's quite simple. You just create your personal online profile. You can use this to apply for those jobs, make appointments with career and student services, And this is just a picture of what it would look like. And when you get to the main screen in our handshake system, you can see that there are sections here where you see jobs, events, Q&A. You can network with other students there as well, and personalized messages. You can message career services if you need anything. So it's a really great way for you to once you have this CRM set up for yourself, you can use this to network with employers, students, and our team. So that kind of summarizes our quick introduction to our department. Really, the message that I would say is don't wait until you graduate. Be a nerd. So what I really do mean is that nerd standing for networking, explore, research, and dive in. So always make the effort to go out and network with each other, with your fellow students, network with the outside community. It's really important for you to get to know people, because when you graduate, it is your network that will help you succeed in your career search. Explore experiences. Get to find a part-time position that may help you with your communication skills, may help you with professional skills, or even related professional skills. Research. So use this opportunity to engage in different workshops. Research in outside community events, and it's a great way for you to get to know who you are and what you want to do after upon graduating. And finally, dive in. Don't be shy to try different things. Now that you've taken on a new pathway in life, through FDU, use this opportunity to try some things that you've never tried before. You'll never know what interest can develop out of that. So check us out on Facebook. So you can see here, that's our Facebook site. So FDU Van Career Services, or on Twitter at FDU Van_career. So there, when you connect with us, you'll also be connected to any updates or anything related to career services. So thank you very much. And again, if you need to schedule an appointment with us, that's the career service team, myself and my colleague Ozcan. So you can schedule an appointment through fdu.joinhandshake.com, and you log in using your profile, and you can reach us at any time. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your orientation. Farewell.